Hello and Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm Dr. Afzal Badshah and we are recording a video series on parenting which is based on one of my book related to parenting and schooling. Do you know what is the main issue with our education system? Please pause this video and write down in the comment section that what is the main issue with our school, with our education system. I think the main issue which I have observed in my 13 or 14 years experience is that our institution teach with one teaching style. So if the teacher teaching style and the students learning style matches, the students learn, he go ahead, he gets success in the life, otherwise not. Four types of parenting styles are discussed in the literature. The first one is the visual learner, the second one is the auditory learner, the third one is the reading and writing, the fourth one is the kinesthetic learner. Visual learner means that the student learn from photos, videos, graphics and anything related to them, for example maps, etc. The student feel easy with these things and get the understanding of the topic of any project very easily. Auditory learner means that they love to listening stories, they love to listen anybody, they also love to tell their stories. So if the student, the learner is a auditory learner, he will listen from stories, from the audios, from the songs and from the poems, etc. The third one is the read and write. Read and write means that the student reads something, memorize something, and after that she write the same thing on the notebook. So reading and writing, putting the thing into the minds and then putting the same thing into the notebooks, this is their most favorite way of learning. They feel easy in this way of teaching and learning, and they get more for their examination. The fourth one is the kinesthetic learner. As the name shows that in the students, the learners who belong to this way of learner usually learn from the movement. Movement means that they feel easy the way in which there are some type of movement. For example, there are games, there are some type of activities. When their body is involved, when they feel some type of movement, they feel easy there and they learn better than the other way of teaching and learning. So for the parenting, the main point for the parenting is that they have to understand that what type of child, what type of learning style their child have. So when he come to know that my child is learning through a read write, or my child is a kinesthetic learner, he must discuss the same with their school, their teacher. So their teacher must collaborate and match their teaching styles with the learning style. In the public schools, we are too many learners there, and one teacher teach to 60, 70 or sometimes 80 to 90 students. In these classes, it is not possible to adopt different type of learning styles or approach the student learning styles, because in the 90 classes it is very hardly to manage all these students in a single class. So I will suggest for those parents, if in your child class the students are more than 40, the 40 I think is the maximum size for any class. If the size is more than 40, then you have to do anything. You have to shift your child to any other schools. You can manage any other teacher for them, because in such a massively crowded classroom, they will not be able to learn anything. And the teacher, if he is a PhD in teaching, he is a expert of the teaching, but he would not be able to teach anything anything to the children, because he will waste his energy, he will waste his expertise to manage the massive class of 90 or 80 students. I will give one example, and there are thousands of examples around you. You will find such like children, such like youth everywhere. There was a student from the cell code. He appeared in examination for his matric class, and he got failed. He was failed by the board, and he was failed very badly. The same child was loving to do something new. He was loving to do something innovative. He was interested in airplane, and he was trying to do the same. He started learning a mechanical course with some mechanic. He after learning all these things, he started his own shop, and once he started his own shop, he started developing his own airplane, and he developed airplane in next 3 to 4 years. And once it was developed, it was prepared, he flied the same. This was the student. He didn't know any formula of the physics, he didn't know any formula of the mathematics, and without any expertise, without any educated or engineer person, he developed an airplane. This means that the student was good, the student was innovative, he was intelligent. The missing was that there was something missing in our education system and in our testing system, in our examination system. Our education system taught him with only one way, with only one teaching style, which didn't match to his style. Similarly, the examination system tested him for the same learning style. That's why he failed. Otherwise, he was a brilliant child. So if you have any child in your if you are a teacher and you have any child in the higher classes, and he is not able to read or write, or he is not able to go with you, this exactly means that the child has lost something in his primary or middle classes. There was a conflict, there was an issue between teaching style and learning style. The main message to our parents, to our teachers, are to know their children learning style and to match the teaching style to the learning style, so we may produce intelligent, smart children, and we can contribute a positive youth to our society. Thank you.